Look at these dogs.
Go over here.
Your book?
All right, what do you want to say?
Yeah, okay.
Go close up because you knocked my tooth out.
Here's the book. Look at this. The Day I Was Adopted. And Kristen Annabelle series, Service Dog and Training. And Barbara Gibler as an RN, she writes. And Twyla Hammers Seymour. No relation. Hi.
Hello.
You're the illustrator.
Yes, they approached me to illustrate the book last year.
Wow. So this on the front is your illustration.
Oh yeah,
A drawing.
There's the dogs that are here today are in this drawing. Kristen is a puppy, and Rocky's the lab. Sarah Bug is the little brown dachshund, and then of course Megan, who is here, and she's the teacher dog.
These are so well trained.
Yeah.
Wow.
It takes about 8 months to 2 years to train a service dog.
Does it really?
Yes.
Now, when you call a service dog, what?
Okay, a service dog is a dog that is specifically trained to help with a specific disability.
Oh.
So we have mobility dogs that help with mobility issues and balance issues. We have seizure alert dogs, which you can't train for, but you do have to train for the public access. And we have diabetic alert dogs that are trained very, very similar to the drug, and the arson dogs, they're trained to scent.
Really?
So it, like I said, it takes 8 months to 2 years depending on what that dog is going to do.
And you do that up here?
Yes, I
in
do.
Big Bear Valley?
I'm a Big Bear resident of 17 years.
Wow.
My parents have been here 35 years.
And your dad's Carl?
Carl of Carl's
Carl's Muffler?
Yeah.
I've known him for years.
So
Neat guy.
He's really neat. He is now using a dog as well. He's using my
Is he really?
alert dog. Yes.
Wow. Now, the Day I Was Adopted. And now, are these adopted dogs?
Some of these dogs are.
Are.
Yes. Kristen was adopted from New York, and we looked all over for a German Shepherd here in California and couldn't find a dog with the intelligence we needed. So she came from Kmart Kennels, but she was adopted. They were not going to.
Oh, now look at that.
They were not going to sit. They were not going to sell her because her personality was so strong. She was so intelligent, she got herself in trouble.
I see.
So we did adopt her. Lacey is adopted, I believe, from Four Paws Rescue. Sonny was adopted. He is part coyote, golden retriever, and husky.
Wow.
He's the beautiful golden dog with the blue eyes.
Sure.
And then we have Rocky, who was purchased, and Sarah Bug, who was, I originally purchased for a show dog, but her mouth was off. So rather than see her go back into a kennel as a breeding animal, she was adopted by Allison Lane King, and she is a migraine alert dog. So she alerts before the onset of migraine. So she smells the serotonin drop.
Sure. That's wonderful. Now, how long have you been an artist? I mean, you're an artist. This is so professional.
I've been an artist since I was 5. My mother is an artist, and so is my father. Never really did a whole lot with it. Went to various schools for it, and it was just kind of a back burner thing.
Sure.
So they had seen my artwork, and when they asked me to illustrate, I figured that would be a good benefit because these books are to encourage children to read.
Sure.
And bright, colorful pictures are part of that, and these dogs are real animals, and the people in this book are real people with real disabilities.
Right.
And it's not like Barney the purple dinosaur.
I know it.
He's not real, he's a wonderful character, but children who get these books in the Big Bear Valley will see these dogs in public, in the markets, in the grocery stores, and the Kmart and around town, and recognize them. And hopefully encourage them to read the books. And there's a series of books. She has a series. So she's got not only Adoption Day, she's got My Name Is Not No-No, which is about manners.
I know it. I love that name.
She's got I'm a Service Dog, which covers the training of the dogs. Getting Healthy, which is about eating right and exercising, and what it takes to be a healthy child. And we use the dogs because they're kind of people friendly. We're not saying you need to do this. It's that we do this with the dogs. And dogs and children, although different, need a lot of the same things, which is love and nurturing and being cared for.
That is something. Now, do people contact you if they have a need for a dog?
Yes, they do.
Or do they tell you, I need one for whatever illness or whatever they have, and then you train it for that?
Yes.
They have to wait, just like a senile dog.
Well, no, they really don't have to wait.
Oh, I see.
We are in contact with several rescue groups.
Oh, okay.
And with our Humane Society up here also calls us and they'll say, well, we have a dog that is really smart. Come and test it.
Uh-huh.
If the dog passes the test, then we can take the dog out of the pound, place it in the foster home, and start the training.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So that somebody will come up and say, okay, I need a Parkinson's dog, or I need a diabetic alert dog. Then we choose a dog that's a scent dog for diabetic alert.
A diabetic alert. Isn't that
Yes.
amazing?
They smell the difference between the insulin and the glucose in the blood system.
Really?
A dog can smell a drop of gasoline in a swing line.
Really?
So it's a nice low-tech helpmate
Uh-huh.
to a high-tech problem. Because
Right.
diabetics sometimes don't test as often as they should.
I know.
And the dog will alert, and so they will test to see if the dog is allergic to high blood sugar or low blood sugar. So
Amazing.
it kind of forces them to test. To find out.
Sure. And can any dog be trained that way?
No,
No.
The dogs have to have a high level of intelligence.
Uh-huh.
They have to be very people-oriented.
Uh-huh.
They can't be too excitable. They can't be aggressive.
Uh-huh.
They go through a temperament aptitude test.
I see.
They have the intelligence necessary. So they have to test just like a policeman or
I
a fireman.
know. This is so interesting. I'm amazed at all this. And so anyway, who would they call? Would they call you, or
Yeah, they could call me at Angels and Fuzzy House Slippers.
it's called what?
Angels and Fuzzy House Slippers.
Okay, Angels and Fuzzy House Slippers.
Yeah, kind of a funky name.
Yes, it is. I love it.
But it basically says what the dogs are and what they do.
Right. And what? Do you want your number?
585-4049, and that's 909.
Right. 585-4049. Good. That's Twyla, folks, and I'm very impressed.
Well, they do make people more independent.
Sure.
You're less dependent on people. People get upset because you're cutting into their time, you're cutting into their daily lives.
Right.
And you need help. In this way, like with a seizure alert dog, once seizures are controlled for over a year, the Department of Vehicles will let you have a driver's license if you can prove that you're not going to have a seizure behind the wheel.
Wow.
So, of course, you're not asking people to drive you places.
Uh-huh.
Mobility dogs help you in and out of the bathtub and necessary movements
Wow.
from the stool to whatever. So they brace and they help you move, and if you lose your balance, they step in front of you and catch you. So that saves an actual human being from having to.
Sure.
And dogs never, ever begrudge you.
I know it.
You know, you're the most important thing in their whole world.
Well, as they say, man's best friend or woman's best friend. That's cool. Now, if they want more information and want to see the dogs, you're going to have another appearance on December 21st
That's right.
at the Dove's office,
Correct.
which is located in Summit Plaza. Will that be about the same time? You know, about 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
11 a.m. at the Doves, folks. You can stop by and see the dogs, talk to Twyla, talk to Barbara.
Oh, and Kristen would love to see you.
Oh, I'll
Which is
bet.
the heroine in the book,
Yes,
is the German Shepherd Kristen.
sure. Great.
So she loves children and she loves people.
I know it. Thanks, Twyla, so much. Thanks, Barbara.
Sweetie, we appreciate your help.
Okay. Merry Christmas to y'all.
Merry Christmas.
Well, you know, we're still here. We're at the Masonic Lodge, folks, and this is a toy store. What do you think? These are toys for you, we call it. Look at all of these. Now, this is the Big Bear Kiwanis Club project. They not only have that, but they have a lot over here. Their 7 to 9-year-olds are all by age groups. Man, you can open up a toy store, huh, Dr. Frank Murray?
Yeah, we could.
Oh, so this is a Kiwanis project.
Correct.
Is it an annual one?
It's an annual Kiwanis project at Christmas time.
Right.
And we put barrels in businesses around the valley, and people donate new, unwrapped toys for infants up through age 12. And the Kiwanis Club members are now bagging these gifts for the children, and on Saturday, December 17th, the parents or guardians will come pick up the bags for the children so that they'll have the toys by Christmas time.
Wonderful. Have they contacted you, or you
Yes.
contacted?
No, they've contacted us. We have a process whereby we interview,
Right.
and
Oh, that's right.
we interview for 3 successive Sundays and get the age and sex of the children and the things they would like us to consider giving them. A lot of the children actually are asking for clothing or shoes, and I have an arrangement with Kmart, and we receive monetary donations from people in the valley, and we give out $20 gift certificates to the families. They can go over to Kmart and pick out appropriate clothing or shoes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Kmart is really, the firefighters are taking a lot of the children there, and they're discounting there. So Kmart is giving back to the community, little discounts and things like that. That's great. It's odd for a major corporation to do, but it's a local Kmart.
Right.
Well, that's great. So how many years has Kiwanis been doing this? It's been a long time, hasn't
A
it?
very long time. I've been involved in it for 10 years, and I'm confident they were doing it probably for 10 years more than that.
Sure, probably at least 20 years.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. Christmas is for kids, and well, it doesn't take much to thrill them.
No, that's right.
Really,
Yeah.
that's really great. Well, I'm going to watch the guys work here. George is going to town, and wow, this is really amazing. Well, Merry Christmas to you. I can't get over
Santa came early
all
here.
that. Boy, sure did.
Delivered a lot of toys.
This is really wonderful. Look at all these. And they still have a lot of the toys will be going over here. So anyway, so what are you doing, Joan? Do you have orders and then you're packing them in the bags?
Yes. I have a 9-year-old female and a 12-year-old male. It says what kind of things they'd like.
And that's the same family.
Yes.
So that's what you're bagging up.
Yes.
Oh, so they don't come here. Did they come here?
They come here to collect it.
I see,
We
the
put it all
parent.
in the other room.
The parent, I see. Okay. I see.